Hello everybody, Ray Pedraza of the McAllen Cable Network here beside the North McAllen Boys and Girls Club. And of course, a very welcome sign behind me. It is the sound of construction on the new soccer complex. Joining me to talk more about that is Sally Gavlik, our Director of Parks and Recreation. Sally, nice sign of progress there.
Oh yes it is. That is our pond that is going in right now, and it will be full of water pretty soon, and we will have fish in it also.
Wow, very nice. For people who are not up to speed with what's going to happen out here in the area of 3 Mile Line and 29th Street with this new soccer complex, what all is it going to contain again?
It will have one synthetic turf field that will be used for both soccer and for football, and it will be used by the junior high schools for games also besides our games. And then we will have 8 fields that will just be grass fields, adult-sized fields, which are for youth 13 and up. And then we will have 2 youth fields. We will have basketball goals. We will have 4 fountains as you enter into the park. And we are going to light the tennis courts that are up over here. So it will be a well-rounded athletic complex.
And there's going to be plenty of parking at it as well, right?
Yes, there will be. There will be approximately 1,200 parking spaces out here.
Okay. And the stadium back there, that's going to be demolished and redone?
Yes, it is. We are moving the bleachers in that over to where the new stadium is, and then we're adding bleachers, so there will be 4,000 seats over there.
All right. And could you talk about the cost of this project? And understand there were some cost savings because we're actually doing some of the work in-house, right?
Right. It's about $5.2 million, but there's about $500,000 worth of projects that we are doing in-house, like the crews that you see working right now are all city staff. All of the demolition is being done by our staff. Some of the fenced installation will be done by our staff, and also the lights.
All right. People are so anxious to get out here and start playing. In fact, when we drove up, somebody drove by and said, that's where we're going to be playing, right? So when can people start playing out here?
We're really looking at probably the fall of 2014. If we can have this up and built by this time next year, then that will give us time for the grass to grow. So we're really looking for 2014.
All right, we're keeping that date just kind of general because a lot of things can happen when a construction project with various parts is going on.
And people are going to see it and they're going to want to be out here, but we need 6 months of really to be able to get the grass growing and coming in. And so that's one thing we're going to be pushing, is not to let people on here too early.
All right, very good. A couple of other exciting projects that you're working on, a motocross park and also a new baseball complex. So you talk about those briefly.
Yes, the motocross park will be up at Monte Cristo in Ware Road, and we have submitted a grant to Texas Parks and Wildlife, and we're working with a local motocross group for the matching portion of that grant, and we should know about that in June so that we can start construction on it. There will not be any city funding in it because it will come from the grant and from this group. And then our baseball park, we have already started some of the preliminary design work for it, and it will be up at 29th and 5 Mile.
Very nice. And how many fields are we looking at over there?
We're looking at a minimum of 12. We would like to have 16.
Very good. And of course, if anybody has questions about these ongoing projects or projects coming up in the future, where can they call to get more information?
They can call Parks and Recreation at 681-3333.
All right. Sally Gavlik, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time. All right. And of course, we'll post updates on the city's Facebook page and also on the city website, McAllen.net. I'm Ray Pedraza. Thanks for watching the McAllen Cable Network.